Alright, well hello there guys and welcome back to City Skylines. We are here with me, Cussan, on Cussan Gaming. Wow. And this is our little city of Cussantilly. And as the people here, as the folk here say, it's a little hilly in Cussantilly. Because indeed, I did try to plan this city around these hills here. You can see the road going up to the hill, to the church. And then from the church you just look over to the next hill and you got another little settlement over there with a beautiful valley in the middle. And what we're going to do today is probably, well, I'm going to do a live stream. Like not live there, but like, you know, I'm recording me talking as we're playing, as I'm building, which it could be disastrous, you know, like I could probably end up, what's the word? Planning it really poorly. Saying things that don't make sense. I don't know, like getting confused a lot. So we'll see what happens, but I'm just trying to relax a bit. You know, I've got a cup of tea here. Just pour a little bit of tea. Green tea, actually, if you wondered. Now, okay, so what we're gonna actually do, well, I did promise to place a little bit of those Art Deco buildings like the clinic. I don't know if I have a clinic. Yeah, I have all the services here. I mean, we could improve the services. I think this little town needs a clinic right here. They say they're unhealthy, so let's place one there. Why not? Right there. Does that look cute? I mean, apparently this is Art Deco, so I mean, nice, and it goes kind of into the slope. That's really funky, really nice. What else do we have here? If we go search Deco. Now I only have $500, so let's calm down. Let's press play. We should be playing anyway. I mean, like, good. So what can we do to increase? Well, obviously population. They're asking for industry. I think I'm going to go ahead and zone these squares. Now I'm zoning the ones between the buildings because if you zone it here, oh look at that. Once they build a building of 4x4, you can zone in between. But if you don't, then they might build in the wrong place. So that's why I am waiting, kind of. I know it's picky. It's very like right here. Shouldn't do that. It's very tedious, but I mean, it's kind of fun. It's fun to make sure that they build the thing that you want them to build. You could also do ploppables, like plop the buildings yourself, but that's cheating. You want them to like move in. Although I do kind of wish that this game had the residential, commercial, industrial cost money, so that when you get to the later game and you want to build like a huge new community and you use high density, that it's going to cost you like an arm and a leg and maybe a head, because it's, you know, it's very cheap to get like 100,000 people to move in just by like zone. Well, not 100,000, but you know what I mean. Like, I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, this is fun. Obviously, the city would need to do some kind of like zoning, planning, you know, pay some people to do some stuff. So zoning shouldn't be free. That's my opinion. So let's go ahead and demolish. These are my least favorite. I mean, this looks really much like a little, what do you call it? Homestead in England? Sort of like, it's a townhome. I don't like it. It's nice, but it's not for this design. I should not have actually bulldozed both, because the point is that if you bulldoze both, you kind of can't ensure that they build that 4x4. Anyway, there's not too much demand here, but we've made 16,000 just by sitting here. They don't have any parks, these people. These poor little people probably want a park. And I keep trying to put this courthouse down, and I don't know where the courthouse is. Boomtown. So maybe that unlocks it. This is a beautiful Art Deco building right here, the Majesty. But we don't have anything that deserves like a town center of that size right now. So what we are going to look for... Ooh, is that one? McDonald's Melbourne. That's beautiful, actually. Let's get a McDonald's in here, because any town of any size deserves a McDonald's. That's for sure. How about right there? Is that good? You see, if I place... Well, I made this district historical last time, so by placing a McDonald's here, I'm going to demolish these buildings. I don't like the ones that are like super bright red roofs, because, well, I just don't like them. I would like them actually in the future. I'm going to build a district with really rich houses that all have red roofs. So like this shade of red, and that really bright one that I was just demolishing. Maybe even this like orangey one. So it's gonna look like really, what do you call it? Like prestigious, like somewhere on a hillside, maybe over there on the hill. We're gonna get sort of like a Hollywood Hills type feeling, maybe. We'll see about that if I remember. Somebody remind me. All right. Now, what? McDonald's. Get me my McDonald's, please. I'm gonna put it here. I don't care. Let's put it. Should we put it somewhere like more central? I mean, this is actually not bad right here. Let's put it there. I don't know what it looks like. Is that really the McDonald's in Melbourne? I don't like it on this side, actually. Oh, it has a little McCafe sign as well. Put it on this side. There you go. So you go to the church and you can have your McDonald's $1 coffee or whatever. Or free coffee. There we go. Now, I said I was going to do this farming district. Oh, it's a pain in the butt. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we need our farming main building. Why is that not an option? Oh, it is an option. Farm main building. So let's put it here on the main road here. Brilliant. So we've unlocked a few things, and I have a few mods as well, like this grain elevator. They just look a lot better than, say, I don't like this. This is too futuristic, and I don't like 500 barns right next to each other. You know what? You guys can't do a proper farm. Don't do a proper farm. We'll do our own farm. Okay, let's get the fields in, huh? Fields. Put it in. Now, what you can do is sort of have every few fields, you could place your little barn building. Barn because I have the mod that makes it a barn. Otherwise, you're stuck with those futuristic looking things or those yellowish fields that just all look terrible. They look so terrible. Now, of course, I'm not a fan of this here, like hillside business. Why are you doing that to me? I'm just trying to build like a proper farm here. What about a little forest? Does that help? If I put a little forestry thing there, will that like hide the fact that there's a big hill there? Actually, it kind of does. So let's do that. Let's put a nice appropriate tree here. Apples. Okay. That's interesting. And of course, are they going to build the barn there, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. And we're going to put a grain silo, I think, because that just looks amazing. Ooh, we can put livestock. Livestock. So I'm going to try to not put it all on the same street, although that's kind of hard to avoid sometimes. Let's put it right there. What kind of livestock are we doing? Pigs? I think we're going to go for Highland cows here. There's a nice barn. That's perfect. And then we're just going to continue. So hopefully this will actually decrease our demand for industry, but I'm not too sure about that actually. Because the way I do this is I pretty much just spam build these farms until like my whole city is working in a farm. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. So let's do 2 fields there and then put a little barn here, maybe on both ends. There we go. And of course, it wouldn't actually be problem. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Is that really how trees work now? I have this. I don't want the whole brush, I just want a tree. Oh, it's probably here. Brilliant. So let's put a few trees here. That way it looks a bit better. I'm not going to spend like all my time placing trees, although it does help, but I mean, I don't want to do it all the time. Let's change this into corn, cotton, potatoes. Potatoes are good. Now, another thing you can do if you're really classy like me is you could like put little residential houses right next to your farm so people can, you know, the farmers have to live there, so let them live there. Let's see what it looks like. We don't have to do this, but let's do it. And here we're gonna do this. Connect it up. I don't have any particular grid plan for this district because obviously the farms are a bit difficult. I mean, I don't know. I just like it to be a little bit more random. I don't think a farm belongs in a grid, so it's a little more difficult to sort of plan the roads. So if you just build the roads first, you're gonna have a little bit of problems. Instead, we're gonna do, like for example here, this should work perfectly. Another farm fits right there. 2 little farm fields will fit perfectly right there. So that's perfect. And then on this side, we can have another little house. And not an Art Deco house, but you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's put another few farm buildings. Now, some of these I don't like, so I'm going to have to demolish them. I know what that one is. That's like a little tiny tobacco farm, but it's too small. It's really too small. So here we can have these little houses that I actually forbid people to build normally. We're going to let them build them. And over here, let's go back and actually like purge some of the bad buildings. Like these ones. These are all bad buildings. So that's my purging technique, and I suggest you do it if you want an Art Deco city. It's kind of fun. I mean, like, how's it working out here? The slope isn't too severe here, so you don't get that beautiful effect that you do on others. Like, right here is just magical. Magical. So how's our farm field looking? Okay, these corn, these potatoes really look fake because they're wet. Alright. Let's do corn. Let's have this whole area be corn. And then, what's that? A little thing of pigs? That's so random. Don't do that. I want barns. Right, and in fact, if you want, you can just like avoid intersections altogether. Like right here, what I'm going to do is put in another potato field. That way, it's going to match kind of like the other side of the street, but not exactly. Potatoes. Okay. So yeah, there's like a glare. I don't know, it's raining, so there's water on the potato fields, so it's like there's glare on the potato leaves. So you get really shiny fields. It's really weird. Okay, one thing we definitely are missing, and we gotta put it, we'd have no money. We gotta put our little silo. Oh my gosh, we don't have any money. Okay, tax everybody. Okay, everybody, we need a silo, so this is what we're doing. And by the way, I don't think I'm gonna keep this street like this. I think maybe over there, I'll have it do that, but and maybe we'll have like a nice little exit from this bridge, but I don't like it attached into here. In fact, it'd probably look better if I at least gave it maybe even something as simple as this. Okay, that's actually really terrible because it's not aligned. That's weird. I want you to align. There we go, something like that. And obviously I gave a weird little thing. Oh my gosh. Go back to the streets. Go back to the ground. Yeah, even that looks a little bit better already. So these guys have not enough raw materials, and I'll tell you why. It's because we don't have our grain silo. So let's not forget about our taxes here. That's going to be disastrous. Alright, we have a few good grain silos, I'd have to say. Is it over here? Grain elevator, grain elevator. Are we going for the green one or the red one, guys? I think we're going to go for the green one right now. And I don't want to put it on the main street. Let's put it over here. In fact, that's also not a good idea because I feel like they're going to block this street by having two intersections there. Okay, that's not good either. Sorry, it's not good either. I'm just trying to pronounce things properly. Okay, how about over on this side? There's this stupid little wire in the way, and I do not like it. I do not like it one bit. Right, let's just put it then in the middle here. Or here. Yeah, that looks decent. Let's put another few fields so that we don't feel lonely here. It's got to be a certain size before it starts being like... If it's not a certain size, it looks silly. This kind of looks decent. But if you got a field here maybe and a few fields here, you'd be a lot better. In fact, why don't we lay a little intersection here with no determinate ending. Just so we know. There we go. Just so we know that we want to have an intersection there. I'm going to demolish all the things that I don't like. I'm going to put a few more houses. Actually, we can put 2 houses here. That's not a problem. Maybe 2 houses. Actually, maybe a few houses along this road, because usually, like, there's like a village center. This is our village. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Right, so we have a livestock finally. Because we built a silo, so that's good. I do not like you. Go away. Let's put another industrial building maybe right there. Or maybe even 2? Or is that too much? Actually, we can give it some spacing too. It's not a problem to give people spacing in the village, because you got a lot of space apparently. But what you got to do if you do that is the wonderful tree technique. Okay. I can't see where the building is. Right, hopefully that works. And I'm just like going to regulate them. Alright, that house is too small. Actually, you know what? Maybe we want small houses. No water. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not doing something too impressive in this episode. I mean, like, this is a very detail-oriented project. There's just no water anywhere. What's going on? Sewage treatment. Okay. Well, because we're using the clean water pipes, so, well, the so-called clean but still dirty water exchange exhaust things. Here they are. Brilliant. There's a third one. Now, maybe this water tower should go into that farm village, because that's where that's where water towers are, right? In the village? Alright, these houses are decent. That right there is what? What is that? The Hemlock Residence? That's a beautiful house. I've never seen it. It's a little 2 by something. Cute, but it's not going to work. Unfortunately, I'm not putting the Art Deco houses here. I'm putting the little rural farm buildings. Those are cute. Wonderful. And let's put... You have money? $12,000. Good. Let's keep growing this. This is actually not bad. So where are my fields at? Right, you have clicked too many buttons that you have lost all fields. Let's put 2 fields there. And I feel like maybe we should do wheat, because wheat really looks good from far away. But you don't want to mix too many crops, do you? Okay, let's try corn. Yeah, corn is better. Maybe corn and wheat? Corn and wheat might be good. Let's try that. Because the potatoes to me are good, but... What about if I make half corn, half potatoes? Half corn, half potatoes? You say? It's weird. Okay, well... We don't have that many colors to work with, but I think that the corn and potatoes go together. And the wheat and the cotton go together. So I think, yeah, let's just keep it potatoes for now. Potatoes. Potatoes. And... What if that one's corn? It doesn't really matter anyway. It's all farming goods. Let's get another, actually, animal products in here somewhere. We don't have money for that. Interesting. Why don't we have money? Where's all our money going? Oh, I think we're playing on slow speed, and that's probably the problem. We have an intense demand for residential now. Really high demand for residential. Now, when you fill in your little farm areas with houses like I did, the problem with that, I guess, is that that could be really fertile land. So if you have... Oh, perfect. We put our houses in the not so fertile land. So like, for instance, right here is actually quite a good area for houses and not farms. Yeah, because you got that really deep yellow. I feel like it's just better to use it for farming, because it's given to you. Use it for farming. There we go. That's simple enough. Death. Oh, okay, so we need a cemetery. Now, what's nice about farming areas is they're good for cemeteries as well. You can put all your little low-lying buildings. Right here's a perfect area. It's kind of right between the farm and the thing. The farm and the what? Say it. Ooh, congratulations. First level of farming. So put the cemetery right here. Should we put it on the main road? Yes, I'm calling this the main road. Yep. And it's on the same street as this church, so it's kind of like... Does it make sense? I don't know. Now, we could extend this residential community this way, but I'm just worried because I don't want to connect up too many districts to other districts. So maybe right here, actually. This is a nice area. We should go and sort of move people in there. Why would we do it there? Well, let's see. Are there any resources there? I mean, it's abysmal. Is that the correct way to define that? It's like half forestry, half oil. I think that's oil. Or ore. That's ore. Half forestry, half ore, half fertile land. It's not a good place. So, and let's just check here quickly if they have any hills. Not too hilly either. So let's go ahead and put our little community there. Nice. We have to choose a directionality of roads. I'm going to stick with whatever the rest of the city is doing here. So let's put this like that. Yeah, we'll kind of end it up here. Which gives us, we're going to do 40 by 50? Or 40 by 40. I've been sort of sticking to a 40 by 50 schematic here. Let's just check here. There's a bit of farming here, but obviously they're not going to farm right here. What if I kind of just like... Yeah, I would love them to live right under this bridge. That's bad feng shui. Road anarchy. I'm sure you can achieve it. There you are. Kind of weird, but I think we can do it. I don't know. Let's try. Let's put our residences. Where do we want these people to face? Obviously not on the small streets. It's also good because not only do they keep the same orientation when they build this way, but also like the small streets, you don't want to have too many cars stopping and starting there. So there you go. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not going to do that right there. I'm going to leave that for maybe a park or like services. Wow, they're moving in fast. Wow. So you see, when you have like a roundabout like this, it's kind of awkward that there's not the same, not a symmetrical level of like zoning all around it. And the fact that over here, we're going to have sort of an empty valley. It's going to be a bit weird. I'm hoping that it can work itself out over time. But there's no guarantee, so we're just going to have to be patient and hope for the best. Let's get some wires up here. I'm going to go with these nice little wires. Like that. And like that. Perfect. I'd like to change this one to a big one because it's more important than the small one. No, you're doing the wrong thing. There we go, because we have a transformer there, so obviously a lot of wires go here. It looks kind of, you know, I never like the wires, but whatever. And for commercial, we've moved out all the people here, and we can put our commercial there finally. Are they having fun at McDonald's? It looks like they really are. There's a lot of people there. Let's raise it up a bit, so people can see those golden arches. That's cute. That's cute. They're having a bit of trouble parking on this bumpy land. I can't really like fix the slope underneath the building, right? I mean, I don't know, that car just sort of fixed itself. Alright. Yeah, ooh, that is tall. You know what? We're moving the McDonald's again. We need a better... Ooh, okay, well, you know what? Focus on the project here with the water. Just focus on the people, not on the McDonald's. I know, it's kind of distracting. Everybody wants McDonald's. You're getting mixed messages from your population. Okay. So yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do this. It's not official, but it'll connect it up so that they can go to the farming district in 2 different ways. That doesn't look half bad, actually. Let's work on this. I think that this could be a nice little Art Deco feature where the grid sort of slowly turns at 45-degree angles, so it's not even that bad. So as we know, this one here starts off at about 10 units away. So I think from here to there is 10 units, right? So let's just do it here. 20 units. And if I go 12 units, it's almost there. And 11, which is a weird one, is almost perfect. Yeah, interesting. How about from this side? Do you really care about this side? You know, you should actually move more people in here because you're still on a slope and you get that nice slope effect. Okay, let's take away these stupid little road guidelines. They always mix people up. They give you the slightest glitch in your road network and you're screwed for the rest of your game. You're screwed for the rest of your game, honestly, if you do a little mistake like that. So do we need to do this? Yep, of course. There you go. Place this zoning there. There we are. We could do the same thing on the other side, actually. I kind of like symmetry, I'm not going to lie. To do something and not do it on the other side it hurts. It really does. Let's just always check here for resources, and that's perfect. There's hardly anything to grow there. We have $32,000. So we're at 3,700 people. So we are pushing the population up. It's been 26 minutes of the episode, so maybe for like another 5 minutes, we'll try to get as many people in here as possible without giving them any services or anything. I know I said I'd place some Art Deco buildings. Well, you're not happy with the clinic and the McDonald's? Is that, you know what? Let's bring the McDonald's here. There's a lot of people who live here. They don't have power. I just don't want to put it on a hill. It looks weird on a hill. It's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. It's like in the place that I thought would be a nice park. And I think, guys, I think it's time we put a nice power plant, like a nice oil power plant, because we are constantly running out of power. Ooh, it might have something to do with this. It definitely has something to do with that, but nevertheless, let's put in a power plant right here at the entrance to our city. Let's also, you know, we have the roads. There's a lot of traffic here. Next episode, I'm not gonna do it yet, but next episode we're definitely gonna put in the proper directional roads there, so that the avenues get, you know, the fair share of love that they should get. But yeah, let's zone this all industrial for these people because they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy. These people don't have water. My gosh, I can't keep up. I'm too worried about the McDonald's. So if you're watching this and you're from Melbourne, as am I. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not from Melbourne at all. Let me know if you've seen that McDonald's and if you've eaten there and what did you order? Because I might just go right after this episode. No, just kidding. I might. But I just had a really good cup of tea. Why would I have a McDouble? Right, there we go. So yeah, let's make all these districts historical because they build actually a decent amount of those Art Deco houses. This guy has balls. This guy just built his house right there. That's not acceptable. That is not acceptable either, but they're Art Deco, so you know what? Yeah, let's make the district here set historical. So let's just double check here. Yeah, everything's historical there. We can just extend this out here so that whatever they build is historical, and then I'll do maybe a round of demolition between episodes. I'm not going to have to show you that anymore now that you understand the system. Yeah, I'm still thinking about where I should move this. It's 4,000 every time I move it. Guys, if you have any thoughts on where I should move this McDonald's, please let me know. You know what, let's put it right here near the industrial area, because, you know, the workers might want to have McDonald's. And second of all, it's kind of like you're passing by here on the main road. Although the sign is not too visible. You know what, let's face it this way. Ooh, we got an interesting entrance there, my friend. You need a drive-thru, is that it? So you're 4 things wide. Yeah, actually the McDonald's near my house is also near a transformer. So this is perfect. There we go. You can. Yeah, that guy just turned right around. He was going to McDonald's. This little blue car was on this main road, and then he just like, nope, not happening, not happening. So yeah, here's our drive-thru, guys. We have a McDonald's. I've never been this happy. I've never played a game and been this happy. Right. You know what? I really want to move this water tower. I'll think about it. I'll think about it where we can put it. I think right here in the farming place is definitely. Wow, look at all that. Look at all that traffic in the village. Unrealistic. Definitely unrealistic. Oh, so cute. Like a little Art Deco house. Banished. If you want Art Deco, go move in here, please. Right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because we are at 30 minutes, and I don't want to kind of keep you here for hours while I, you know, move around my McDonald's anymore. So, we're basically doing kind of slow growth now. Well, not slow growth, but I mean, oh no. Historical. I see too many houses with red roofs and I don't like it at all. Yeah, so I'll do a round of demolition between episodes, get more Art Deco houses in the principal areas. Maybe I'll grow the farm a bit more. I mean, you're getting the point here, right? And then if I do another project, I will definitely make an episode where if we're just extending our roads, building new communities. But yeah, that's basically when you get your first road up like this, my main avenue, it makes the game a lot more. Like, you can grow off of the main road and not have to, you know, always think of like where you're gonna put your next impressive intersection. So yeah, that's why we did what we did. Obviously, eventually I think this road is gonna continue on this way. Yeah, that's our avenue right there. So you go from industrial to center city with the huge commercial district and another residential with commercial area. And then we have the nice little valley here, which I'll grant you that it doesn't look like a valley at the moment, but I think it'll look good. I think it'll look good. I just don't know what we're going to do here. I don't want to shove in a bunch of industrial area, maybe like forestry? It's a pretty terrible area for forestry as well, you know? The coast is a lot better. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see, but maybe it'll be just like a park or something. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope that was entertaining. We got 4,500 people. Not bad. I'd like to have 10,000. But there we go. So yeah, see you guys next time. And hope you enjoyed that one. Bye.